Hello guys, welcome back. I'm Julie and I'm here to do my reaction video for season 3, episode 3 of Sex Education. This time, title of the episode is episode 3, and we're back, and we are ready for a new episode of Sex Education. You guys know how much I love this show, and this season, it's, the first 2 episodes were incredible. I think the stakes, are higher in a way. But at the same time, we are exploring, different romance, right? But for me, it was kind of like, I honestly will have never thought that, Otis and, forgot her name, they were gonna be together or anything like that, although they did had a thing on the previous season, but it has been shocking, and yeah, I'm looking forward to see more of that, more of Eric, of course, and Adam, and their relationship, and what's gonna happen with his dad. I'm excited for everything. Also, the fact that Otis, Gillian Anderson's character, Jean, she's pregnant. She now is going to try to be a family with the guy that I don't remember his name. So I'm excited for that. I'm excited for all of it, and I cannot wait to see what they are going to, what they're going to have in store for us. Also, Amy's going to get help from Jean, which is good. Which I do love the fact that this happened, a pretty not long time ago. It hasn't been like that long, but it's something that is still affecting Amy. It's something that is realistically very common, and for her to still be scared, to still be, on the fence about, I think it's great. I mean, it's not great for the character, but it's great that they're exploring that, and they just didn't just say, oh yeah, she had that encounter, but now she's over it, and she has forgotten about it and continue with her life, because that's something that marks a lot of people for the rest of their lives. So let's see what this episode has in store for us. I hope you guys enjoy, I hope you guys like it, I hope you guys continue supporting for more. Please make sure to give it a thumbs up if you love Sex Education. Subscribe, comment, hit the notification bell. UNCUT reaction is always posted first on Patreon, in case you guys want to check that out. Link, as always, will be in the description down below. And if you're on Patreon, make sure to give it a heart, continue supporting. And that's it. Without further ado, let's just begin with season 3, episode 3 of Sex Education. Here we go. They're the neighbors, right?
Oh, Jonathan!
You might be alright.
I was not expecting that.
Hi! Ola, is this my Titanic record?
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, some of my records are actually quite rare, so I like to keep them in there.
Oh, they moved in. How is it weird? It will be weird, right? You two used to date, and now you're supposed to be what? Stepbrothers? Stepbrother and stepsister? Kind of like on Riverdale with Betty and Jughead.
She's taken the Titanic without
And I'm sure you can both work it out like the responsible young...
There's a fascinating website I could direct you to that highlights the wide variety of different vulvas, if you're interested.
I would like that for research purposes.
Healing the relationship with your body again. Would you like that?
Yeah, I'd like that.
Yeah.
Hey.
They're still having sex? Oh, they cremated Jonathan. Oh my god. I thought there was gonna be a mourning period.
It's like he's never shared a space with anyone before.
He has never shared space with anyone before.
Everything is so controlled.
This is it.
Maybe
Oh,
someone
the
did it as a
symbol. Oh.
I also read a study that said yoga during break time.
They look like ants. What the hell?
Okay, any problems, you send them to me.
Why didn't she shake her hand, bitch? They look amazing though. How is it that Ruby looks like this? And she's wearing the same as everyone else, but she somehow... Oh! Yeah, he shows up out of nowhere all the time.
Hi, Raheem. Oh, my book's back. I've confiture on your tie.
Oh no, it's so adorable, goddammit.
Why are they singing in elf language?
I think it's Latin.
Elf language. Actually, they're really good.
Hola. Only school badges allowed, I'm afraid.
It's my LGBTQIA+ badge. It's important to me.
Yeah.
Of course it is. But I hope that your values aren't so fragile that a little badge is all that supports them. Lily, am I right in thinking that you wrote the musical? So I'm going to see what I can do about getting some funding. So you better get that application in as soon as you can.
Okay, that's good.
Okay.
Why don't you come and wait inside until Maeve gets back?
I mean, it looks just like her, doesn't it? How have you done that? You never. Well, you're very talented. You've even captured her angry eyebrows.
What are you doing here, cockweiser?
Don't call her
Ruby.
that, please.
Come on, Ruby. She is. She can be.
Don't worry about it.
Oh yes! Oh yes! You just stole the entire show in that one scene. Let's be real. My God, I'm gonna rewatch that. Actually, that was epic, glorious. This is the way you change clothes.
Did you get pregnant on purpose to trap my dad?
No.
The fuck? No.
Of course not.
You really hurt him last time.
Ay, Dios mío, no. Oh, I got this and I'm not even there.
What with your accent?
My family moved here from Minneapolis 2 years ago.
Minneapolis. Why does that feel so weird?
I think you're just getting really high.
Oh, is it?
Nothing gluten-free.
How long have you been diabetic?
That's adorable though. He thought, you know, he said you told him to ask questions. He asked a question.
Does anyone else like the smell of their own farts?
Questions! Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. You ask him to ask questions. These are his questions, you know?
Take your fucking jacket off.
Well, my mum's having a baby with Ola's dad, which is kind of weird because we used to date and now we're kind of like actual siblings.
Maybe don't tell people that.
Yeah, maybe don't say that.
Holy shit.
What?
Kim Kardashian is having another surrogate baby.
Don't you think it's weird how the last surrogate was never in the show?
Honey!
Kardashians?
I love you!
Come on.
Yeah? I love he's proud of his boyfriend! I love
I
that.
think I'm starting to get the whole Adam thing.
Yeah, isn't he adorable?
He grows on you, doesn't he?
Yeah.
How come you never invite me to your house?
I don't never invite you.
Well, I'd like to see it. But I understand if you don't want to show me.
Oh, fine.
And he's happy to be annoying. Oh, goddamn.
Adam, you're home.
Bye, mate.
Shit. Bye, mate.
Oh, your mum got called in for a cover shift at the hospital.
Well, why didn't you call me? I could have come back.
I didn't want to ruin your date.
Oh, hi. It's nice to meet you.
Otis, stay for a bit. Let's hang.
No, Dad.
Don't worry, I'll put on my dressing gown.
That sounds great.
I'm sorry. And I know it's not your fault, and I know you're trying, but you haven't beaten it yet. That doesn't mean I won't always love you.
Oh, Maeve.
Because I'll always love you, Mum. Even if you hate me.
Tell Isaac I'll be back in a couple of days for my painting.
She's very stubborn. Now we know where you get it from.
Nice to see her happy since she's been dating you.
Oh,
Always going on about you.
that's so cute.
Otis this and Otis that.
Oh my God, Dad. Shut up.
What?
You want to stay over?
Thank you, but I should get home.
She wasn't talking to
I
you.
should probably get home too.
Hey, you're kind of like an old man in a kid's body.
Yeah, I get that a lot.
Le Tigre.
I wanted to say that I do know you, by the way. I just wish that I could take back what I did. I'm really afraid I'm not going to have you in my life anymore.
But if you ever lie to me again, I will cut your ballsack off. Okay?
Okay, good to know.
No.
And I think we need to talk about Jonathan.
Too painful.
I know, Six. I know.
Anyway, thanks for helping me out. You're the best. Night then, Otis.
Marriage.
I love you.
That's nice.
You idiot!
Good night then.
Oh shit! He didn't say it back! But, oh my god! Damn it! Okay guys, so that was the end of season 3, episode 3 of Sex Education. That ending, though, I want to be completely honest. Okay, when Ruby said "I love you," and Otis didn't say it back, and moments like just seconds before he's thinking about calling Maeve, I am like, get it over with. Like, you guys didn't happen. It didn't happen. Maeve and Otis, it didn't happen. Just let it be, you know? Move on. Because I feel like that Otis is happy with Ruby, right? And Ruby as well. And he sees a different side of her in the same way she does. And like, you know, the potential for this to be such a great love story, you know, where you have your, you know, you're the popular girl and the kind of awkward kid, you know, falling in love, and like, you know, her kind of like, you know, not caring what people will think about her, you know, or how she will drop in his status or anything like that. Ruby still owns every fucking room she gets in, you know what I mean? So I love that about Ruby, and I love that also about Eric and their connection and their, you know, and I feel like it's so much more than just Eric being like, oh my god, you know, Ruby, popular girl Ruby is with me. It's so much more than that, I feel. But I feel that at the same time, they're not giving them a real chance. You know what I mean? I really want him to fall in love. I mean, they never happened. Maeve and Otis never happened. You know, it was never their time, and it's not their time right now either. They, like, he seems happy with Ruby, you know? So, you know what I mean? I'm like, do I like Maeve and Otis as a possibility? Yeah. Do I feel like they need to be together right now? Story-wise, I don't. I just feel like they keep at each other's radar at all time, just because they are like the main lead male character and the female lead character, you know? And I don't like that. I like my ships to be more of like true love, like kind of like Eric and Adam, something that you will at first will not have seen coming, and when it's there, you kind of understand it and you love it, you know, and that's kind of like what I like, you know. So I just want Otis to just like move on from Maeve. I want Maeve to move on from Otis as well, or not to continue to cling onto this idea of like the possibility of like what will have happened if we could all go about life thinking what would have happened if we have taken another decision. But that's not the way to live. You know, you made that decision, you move on. Is what I think, you know. And I love the fact that we're seeing a different side of Ruby. And I feel like the actress is doing such a fantastic job at, you know, still being, you know, the bitch in town, you know. the bitch in charge on school. I don't know how she does it. All of them are wearing the same fucking uniform, but she still stands out. You know what I mean? She has that presence within herself, you know? So, and I love that. And I love that. And I love like that she's very much like in control and all of that, you know, but it's more of like a mask she puts on, you know, because she has a completely different life in her house. And she's sweet, she's kind, she helps, she's, you know. And for her to be able to let Otis see this side of her, you know, she really trusted him. I mean, granted, it's not like you say I love you and the other person is absolutely 100% required or forced to say it back. But I was so sad that he didn't. I like the look in Ruby's eyes. I was like, what? You know? I did not like that. You know, I did not like that. Anyways, Adam, being a Kardashian fan, was not in my bingo card. But he's full of surprises. Now, he's still not ready to tell his mom about his relationship with Eric, right? He's still not ready. And I think that Eric understands that and doesn't blame him. Of course, it kind of like rubs him the wrong way. But, you know, they hang out at school, they hold hands, and, you know, he is out to some people, but not to everyone. And I feel like his mom, you know, Adam's mom, is just waiting for him to say it. She doesn't want to be like, oh, I know you're dating Eric. I think that is something that she knows her son has to tell her. So it's fine. She's not pushing him into that. And that is amazing, you know. So I love that. I love that he's concerned as well for Eric's trip to Nigeria, where being gay, I did not knew this, is illegal. Now, as a queer person, it's dangerous everywhere, right? For some of us who are more of, you know, straight passing, right? And we can pass as that. Life is a little bit more easy to go about, you know, because you don't necessarily have to, you don't have to wear, I don't have to have this here. Like, the fact that it's there is because I like it. It looks cute. I like it, you know, but your entire identity is not that. I mean, if it wasn't there, it doesn't mean that I am any more or less queer than I am, you know. But the thing is that, you know, as I pass as a straight as well, sometimes I can hide from dangerous situations. Sometimes, because you also have to remember I'm a woman, you know, and so as a woman, there's also a lot of danger, you know, out there, and I have experienced it, you know, firsthand, out there in the world, you know. So, it's okay for Adam. You know, it's sweet of Adam to be concerned, but not because there are, now it's illegal, which could probably means he could get arrested or something like that, you know. And so I you know, I understand that risk, you know, and that he's kind of scared that he is going to go there and something bad will happen to him, you know. So, and yes, it might be a little less dangerous there, but also let's remind ourselves that Eric got attacked in this town as well, you know. I mean, he's not going to jail because he's gay, but he could, you know, someone might as well, you know, show up again and do something even worse than what they did to him, you know. So, that's something that we also have to consider. But I do understand Eric in the sense of like it's part of his culture, it's part of his family, something that he wants to do, and he can't just stop that just because he's afraid, you know. So I feel that he's being very brave, and if taking the correct measure, you know, and being, you know, safe, I mean, you can, you know, do it. You know, I mean, it's the same thing. Like, my country is very homophobic as well. I mean, it's not illegal, which is a completely different thing. It's not illegal, but my country is very homophobic. Like, you can't even, like, hold hands sometimes in public on a park or something like that, because cops will show up and will tell you, you can't do that because, like, what will the kids think? And it's like 10 p.m. and there are no kids in the park or whatever, you know what I mean? And it's your right to freely walk down the streets, you know? And they will harass you for that, you know? So it is, even with that, it is still my country and I still love it, you know? The good parts, not the bad parts. And I think that's where Eric is coming from, you know? But yeah, it's so difficult. Anyways, Maeve had her kind of conversation with her mom. It seems like they are now starting to talk again, which is good. Her mom, of course, is upset, you know, but I love the fact that Maeve was able to tell her, I understand your illness. You know, you're an addict. I understand that now more than I maybe did before. And I needed my sister to be safe, you know, unlike what happened with my brother and I, you know. So she needed to let her mom understand that she didn't do it because she hates her or anything like that. It's rather because she loves her that she did what she did, you know, and it was the right call, you know. And you want someone like that in your life who will make the tough choices, you know, make the right call at moments where sometimes you are not, you're not as strong as you think you are, you know. So, yeah. Anyways, she kind of made up as well with what is his name? What is his name? Isaac, right? Because, yeah, he made a mistake. Was it kind of like, oh my God, what a stupid thing to do? Yes. But he's still young as well, you know, and he thought, hey, if she never finds out, I can have her for, you know, all the time with me. Like, it was selfish, it was all of that, but he understands that he hurt her, you know, and it was kind of sweet what he said, and I like the fact that they are, you know, going to go back to be friends, you know. Maybe something more or something like that. Who knows? And I do love always that Maeve is the type of person I wish everyone could be. Because, of course, she sees the disability, you know, Isaac's disability. But she's not going to focus on that. Isaac is a, you know, also a guy, can be annoying sometimes, you know, can make mistakes, and she treats him as she will treat anyone, you know. No more privilege, no pity, nothing like that, you know. It's just flat out, you know, right to it. And she knows he might need some help in some, you know, by grabbing a cup of something or making himself tea or something like that, and she will help him because she knows that maybe physically he can't, but that's not how she will treat him, you know. And that's a quality that not a lot of people have, and I know that because my son has a disability as well, and sadly he has not found, and we haven't found the right people so that he can be around, you know. So yeah. Anyways, what else happened? Well, Jackson was experiencing anxiety, which it calmed him down when he had a hit of, it calmed him down when he talked to Cal. I think Cal goes by they, them, right? I don't remember if they say that on the show, but I'm pretty sure they do. I'm pretty sure that they say that they were binary, right? Or am I like just creating that in my mind? No, I think they say that. I don't know. But the thing is that apparently Cal and other queer kids also used to use the abandoned bathrooms as a safe space to change without being seen and not use the common locker rooms, you know, because the girls were there like making fun of Carl because because they bind, you know, their chest. And like I said, honestly, the world needs more tolerable people that don't, you know, mind your own fucking business, you know. It's just so ridiculous, in my opinion, you know, and also so ridiculous to, you know, have, like, Cal looked like everyone else, you know, because they were using the uniform, you know, was it a little bit more baggy? Yes, but they feel comfortable like that, and that is something that I have never forgiven my, like, the school system here in my country, where, you know, women have to wear this very, why do we have to wear, like, why can the pants or skirts we wear, whatever, can be a little bit more loose in our bodies? Why does it have to be tight? I mean, some women might like it, you know, but there are a lot of people, you know, women, because I will include myself in that, and non-binary people that might not feel comfortable with that. I never felt comfortable using a skirt, you know. It was the worst thing it could, and I had to endure that for 11 years of my life. Did it make me more receptible on having, like, no, it did not. It made me hate it even more, you know. And the thing is that I did not see a problem with the way Cal was dressing. They had the clothes, they were in uniform, you know. So it's so stupid that Hope was like, actually change, you know. And okay, you want to wear the boys uniform, well, you have to wear it more tight. Why? Tell me, ask me why? So stupid, in my opinion. So stupid. And I loved Viv on the previous season. Loved her. But now that, you know, it's a stakes, you know, her, you know, college, her future, she has turned into, is like, I have to save my life and I don't care who I have to step on to get there. And that's going to be a really lonely way up, because I have no doubt she's going to get to the place she wants to. But when she will look to the side, she will have no one, no friends, because she decided to step on them and just, you know, play nice with the people that are on the positions of powers, so she can get that power as well. Is it a great opportunity for her? Yes. Could she have talked to Jackson about it before taking the role of head boy or head girl that she is now, or head whatever, you know? Could she have done that? Yes. She did not do it. Then she's the one, you know, like looking at every single student, you know, whether they're wearing the uniform in the correct way, you know, correct, you know, and it's just so, I don't know. I don't even feel like it's in character for her, you know, to step on other people to get to the top. I don't know. I don't like that. Then apparently Jacob is the son of Thor. And I'm not joking. His dad was named Thor. Because apparently it's a very common name in Sweden. Which it might be. But like, why do you get upset? Like, because he got a little bit upset when Jim was like laughing, and she was like, "You're not serious, right? We're not gonna name him after a superhero on the movies." And he was like, "No, that's actually my dad's name." Who will have thought? You say Thor, the first thing is gonna come into mind is MCU Thor, or the one from God of War. That's it. Yeah, you're not gonna get much of like that, or you know, you're not gonna say, oh, maybe his dad's name. No one is going to fucking think that, you know. So honestly, I don't know, but they should have spent. Do I think it was okay for them to move in so fast when they barely know each other? Mm-mm. And am I, you know, considering I'm a bit biased in this regard, because am I considering Otis' feelings of having Ola here more than Ola's? A bit. And I feel embarrassed by that. Why? Because I have an only child. So my child is, you know, my kid is very much used to the fact that every space in the house is his, you know, and that's awful, you know, to do, because when my niece came in, he kind of was like, what is this intruder in my home? You know, what is she doing here? And that is, you know, not a cool thing. So, but I understand my son is he's not someone who likes to share, and he finds that he has absolutely nothing in common with his little niece, with his little cousin, you know, my little niece. And he is, since he's autistic, he is very much, you know, honest about it. And he's like, I do not want to play because you're a child. I am not a child. Get out of my room. And I'm like, always try to be nice, you know, try to be a little bit less, you know, but I don't think he gets it. But yeah, so I was kind of taking Otis' side a little bit more, because I am also someone that doesn't like to be like when anyone comes here, no one touches my stuff, you know, because I put them in a certain way. Right now they're messy because like my AC is kind of failing. I don't want my Funkos to get wet, so that's why they are like a little bit messy there. But usually they have an order in my head, you know, so I don't like when people mess around with it, you know. But yeah, I understand Otis in that regard. But also, someone needed to listen to Ola, because she was having this moment where, you know, Jean was unpacking some of her mom's stuff, and she knew that her dad was really in a bad shape when they broke up and all of that. So, and no one was listening to her, and that was sad, you know. I also did love the fact that that Amy went to therapy as well, you know. Love that. And I love the fact that she went onto the website and then she got the mirror and she was like, oh yeah, I'm definitely that Geronimo. I don't know which one is it that she said, but I love that. I love Amy. Amy is one of my favorite characters on this show, after Eric and the dance. Oh, it gave me life, guys. It gave me life. Honestly, it was epic. I like, you name a character that can steal the entire show, that's Eric, honestly. So yeah. Anyways, what else happened? I don't think anything else happened. But I really liked the episode. I really did like the episode. Oh yeah, the cat died in a horrific way. And we, you know, we also get to talk a little bit about grief and how grief is expressed and talked and, you know, in different ways. And it hit us, all of us, in different ways, you know. So Cynthia was more of like, I want to forget. I don't want to think about it because I'm going to be sad. And so I want to fuck all day, you know, just so she can feel something else that is not sadness, which is incredibly sad, you know. And I'm glad that by the end she kind of let it out. And like, we learned that she actually, they have tried to have kids, but it never worked. And so she, you know, Jonathan, her cat, was kind of like a child for her. So it's understandable that she feels terrible about it, you know. So yeah, I feel bad. Anyways, I'm not gonna keep rambling, though I just rambled for like 20 minutes or so, but I am going to jump into episode 4 right after I finish this, so stay tuned for that. thank you for watching. Thank you for all your support. I hope you guys enjoy. I hope you guys liked it. I hope you guys continue supporting for more. Thumbs up, like I said. Hearts if you love sex education on Patreon. Give it a heart. Subscribe, comment, hit the notification bell if you're on YouTube. UNCUT reaction on Patreon. Thank you for watching. You guys are incredible. And for now, that's about it. Yeah, that's it. Thank you for watching. I'll see you guys next time for more reaction videos for sex education. That's it. I'll see you guys next time. Mwah. Bye.